Yo guys, what's up? Balsong Sam here. Welcome back to another video. Now, as the title suggests, today we're doing a Q&A. So I've got the questions on here and we're just gonna go right through them. There's a few of them. I made a few stories. They should have been up when I had 500 subscribers. But I'm just lazy. So that's why this video is super late. But today we're gonna be answering your questions that I've had asked on my story polls like 4 weeks ago or something. But let's just get right into it because I've been already postponing this for way too long. Anyway, first question from Wiggy Flips. Oh my god. I have dyslexia, that's not true actually. How long have you been flipping and what keeps you motivated? I've been flipping for 2.5 years. 2.5 years, yeah. And what keeps me motivated? All the bitches I get from... That's not true. You don't get bitches when you flip. No, what keeps me motivated is just being on Instagram every day, talking to the people with the same passion, and just seeing people be so much better than me and wanting to improve, I guess. So there's that. Next question. Okami. What was the worst cut you experienced while flipping a Balsam? I actually have 2 very bad cuts that I had. I never had to get stitches on, luckily. I have one on screen. Right now, there's a video. I'll let that play for you right now. So this was when I think I did a giraffe with the Kraken when I just got it. I think I had it for like 1 week and it was like still super sharp. And it got me right on there. And yeah, as you can see in the video, you could literally see inside my hand because it's just empty in here anyway. So that was pretty cool. But the other one was on my middle finger with the basilisk when that was sharp, my basilisk clone. You can still see the scar, but I don't have any pictures or videos of that, so it's not really point in trying to show that. But yeah, those 2 cuts were pretty bad. None of them of the other ones I had. I mean, I had countless of cuts, weren't really that bad anyway. So yeah. James E. Vervink. I hope I say you guys' names right, but I probably won't, so ignore that. Do you skate or scoot? And if not, have you ever Whoa, okay. Do you skate or scoot? And if not, have you ever or will you consider it? I don't skate or scoot, and I've never really considered it because it wasn't really any of my interest. I know a lot of friends who do it, but I'm personally just not really interested in skating or scooting. But that's just preference. Next question, Astron313. How did you find out about Balsams? I saw a video on Facebook of a guy flipping a pale BC. Is that a Balsam? The silver one, the old one? I don't know. I saw him do that. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. And then I went on to Wish and bought it myself, a trainer comb for flipping. That's how I got into it basically. Riley Flips says, I have no serious question. Moving on. Julian Riddle, how do you think you have formed your own slice of a Balsam style? See, personally, I don't really think I have a style. And I know a lot of people disagree with me and tell me my style looks nice and fluent. I never focus on creating a style. Nor have I actually, I don't really think I have a style, but I guess I do. So to answer your question, how do you think you have formed it? I don't know, I guess by just learning tricks. My strategy was always to learn tricks that kind of have like some sort of like pattern, no, have like some sort of similarity in it. Let's say you do like a behind the 8 ball, and then you can maybe combine that with any other trick that also has, let's say, you can go into some more rollover and stuff like that, because they kind of have like that similar thing in it, so then you can combine those 2 and get it more fluent. Because that's what I always focus on, just trying to get tricks, learn tricks that are like working really well together and getting like it flowy and stuff. And personally, I never really focus on making a style because I don't think that's how you should do it. Just learn tricks that you think are nice and just kind of overuse them so you get them fluent and smooth, I guess. Next question, Elliot Lagsy, LXG. Who is your favorite flipper of all time except me though? My favorite flipper of all time? Valley's Gin, no doubt. Valley's Gin is not underrated, not overrated. He's perfectly rated. This guy is so good, and yeah, he's just an insane flipper. Personally, that's my favorite flipper all time. When did you start flipping? Well, same question. Somewhere 2.5 years ago. I don't know. It was summer, I think, something like that. How tall are you? I am 6 foot, 180 centimeters. I don't know why you want to know that. It's just a random question, I guess. J Flips, how to get back into flipping after a long break? Fucking get your ass up and get on the grind, bruh. I don't know, man. Just grab your bells and start flipping. See if you still enjoy it. I mean, do tricks you know you can do properly and see if you like it or not. You don't have to force yourself into the hobby if you don't want to. Which ballad song is your absolute top? From Thomas. From the ones I've owned, Kraken V1 first production, best performance flipper I've ever had. Sounds amazing, flips amazing, feels solid even though it's aluminum. It feels very much like titanium, like as in you can drop it and it still remains intact. Blade sharp as shit, crowned. I love crown spines. Yeah. From the ones I don't own and the ones I would like to own would be OSP Matrix. I want to try that one out. Dante Concept's got a nice symphony that I want to try out at one point as well, but those are expensive, boys, so I'm not really sure what the future brings, but if I had the option I would definitely want one of those as well. Holy fucking Lewis, how did you get into bell songs? I already explained that question. See, I got a lot of questions that are the same, but that's perfectly fine. Favorite and least favorite knives you flipped at the meetup, did any surprise you? Yes, all of the benchmates surprised me. You have a whole category of like the 4Xs that are like heavy as shit, and to me, because I'm used to the Kraken so much, the benchmates were first of all shorter, they were also a lot heavier, and that just made them for me like very unflippable. Obviously once you get used to them, they probably are flippable, but for me, the benchmates were kind of bad for flipping. Then again, there were some other benchmates who were like super light. I know there was one with like the carbon fiber inlays, not the 49, but there was another one which was really light and really nice for flipping. So I didn't really like the benchmates in there, most of them though. And the ones I did like a lot were, there was a replicant there. That was my first replicant I ever flipped. That was really nice. And the DDR and the Cold Steel Archangels were also really nice pieces to flip. And I would consider getting one if they weren't so hard to get. So yeah, that is that. Bladework 69, advice on a Raft Chaplain. Well, the Raft Chaplain is, I don't know, it's the same principle as a regular Chaplain. Just make sure, if you have trouble with it, just start with big circles. I can't even do a Chaplain. Big circles, and then just narrow it out, go smaller and smaller. And with Raft Chaplains, it's just the same. You just do big circles. Oh, I don't want to hit my computer here. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna put my computer down before I break it. Hold it. So for Raft Chaplains, it's basically the same thing. You just big circles to smaller circles. Nico asked me favorite ballet to ever existed. I know there's a few of them I really liked. I think someone on Instagram had a silver Kraken with Pornhub logo in laser engraved in it. That was pretty cool. The ballet song comes, the CSGO ballets, all insane. My performance flipper, the Balio, also insane piece. What else is there? Yeah, there was a reblade on Instagram of a dude who had like a penis blade, which was fucking sick. We won one of those myself one day. And all the ones on AliExpress where you have like a fork, a knife, like a butter knife, a spoon, overpowered blade styles, stuff like that. Best bell songs to ever exist. Next question, Verdi Blade, can you ask Parent to post flipping stories more often nonchalantly? I got you. That should do it. Right, moving on to the next question. You're an inspiration for new flippers. That's not a question, mate. Anyway, what was your first ballad song? My first ballad song, I don't have it anymore, is the ballad song Comp. I have a picture on it on screen right now. Actually, thing right there, that Comp, that one with the rainbow colors, yeah, that was my first one. I actually bought two of them, one for my friend and one for me. Yeah, it was pretty shite. What made you get into flipping? As already mentioned, the Facebook video. Dream knife. I guess I kind of already answered that. The OSP Matrix, the Danticons, that Symphony would be really cool. I really want a replicant, a white replicant. Whoa. A white replicant with toxic liners and toxic spacers. That would be fucking sick. But yeah, maybe one day. Next question. It's Song Juan. Sorry for the names, by the way. How did you find out about Ballad? Can I get a shout out on my YouTube channel? Alright, let me look up your YouTube channel and let's take a look, shall we? Whoa guys, look at this YouTube channel right here. It is so cool and I enjoy all the content. You should definitely go and subscribe to it. The name is you should definitely go ahead and take a look. He makes amazing content and surprises me every day with like the new stuff he posts, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. Next question, what was your worst cut? Already answered that. There were two of them, as I said before. How's the cats doing? The cats, oh my god, I literally just looked over there and there's one on, wait, let me show you guys. There's one on top of the fucking, he knows he wasn't allowed to go up there. Can you see that? Wait, where is he? Do you see the motherfucker? Right on there. Oi! The cats are fine. And how are you? Yeah, no, I'm alright. I'm a lot better than I was a few months ago. Life has been slowly, progressively getting better. Ever slapped your penis? Should have expected something from you like this. Well, one way to find out. Man, y'all weird, bro. Why the fuck would I ever do that? That's just weird. Hey, yo. Hey. Hey, you wanna get up, mate? You know you're not allowed to go on here. You know that. You know that.
Fuck off.
Next question. Best way to convince parents to let me buy a new knife. Threaten them with the knives you already have, put them onto their throat and say, let me get this new knife or I'll slice it. I would say, if you already have live blades, then either find a job where you get money and tell them, well, this is not something they have to buy for you, you just buy it for yourself as a little gift. Thing I use is when I graduated, I said this is a little present for myself for my hard work. Or just find an excuse to say you'll buy it for yourself because you feel like you've been doing well in the past few weeks, months, or something like that. Or just convince them that you're skilled enough to wield a live blade. I'm guessing it's about a live blade because you said a new knife. Squiddy Bee is always slipping out of my fingers. How can I make it grippier? I've seen people use tape around the end of the handles, just like regular tape or like paint tape, stuff like that, just something along those lines. You could modify it as if kept like a file and then make like gym pings and stuff. I've seen people do that as well. Do you like Nirvana? Not particularly. There's probably a few songs I know that I would vibe to, but I'm not good with titles, nor would I just wouldn't put them on for myself. You know what I'm saying? What exercise do you do? I'm guessing you're talking about the gym. I do a lot of stuff. There's way too many to just go over. There's a lot. So yeah. Your EDC. I don't have an EDC, even though I have live blades. I don't run around with a knife in my pocket because I really don't feel like I need to. Do you have any tips to do scissor to ref chaplain? Scissor to ref chaplain? How the fuck do you do that? Maybe just go into like a scissor. Shit. Go into a, excuse me. Go into a scissor, chaplain, and then just do that little twist. And then do a ref chaplain. I don't know, is that what you were looking for? Scissor, ref chap? I don't know, but that's how you can do it, I guess. Next question, tips for building a YouTube channel. Yes, one really important one, don't care for numbers. I had a YouTube channel when I was in high school for the last 2 years. Like I was like 16 when I started, and I was so focused. I was like, I want this to be my career. I want to work hard for this. I want to do this and that. I spent so much time editing the videos. I spent so much time creating them. I bought an Elgato, I bought a microphone, I bought everything. I used Photoshop to make extremely nice thumbnails. I spent like hours on that shit, and it only got to 200 subscribers. Well, actually 150, and then I abandoned the channel. Well, no, I didn't abandon, I just kind of quit because of college and stuff. And the channel grew to like 50 subscribers in like 2 years or so. And this one, I don't care for what I post. It was meant to be Bellsong videos. Now I post gaming highlights. I post random shit and people seem to like it, and some people subscribe for it, and I have 500 subs now. Without me actually even thinking about possibly one day, you know, obviously the thought of having AdSense and, you know, getting money from YouTube would be nice, but there's no way I'm gonna get 4,000 view hours within a year. So I'm not really focused on, you know, maybe potentially growing and becoming a YouTuber and getting money from this channel, because that's just not what this was built for. This was just so you guys can enjoy longer and more informational videos than that you can see on Instagram, which is just mainly flipping. So if you want to build out a YouTube channel and want to just do your YouTube channel for you and for your viewers, but don't start thinking about, I have to post now, I have to do this, I have to post at this time, I have to get numbers, I have to, you know, just take it easy, relax, and enjoy doing it. That's literally it. And if you grow, you grow. I don't really care if this channel grows to 1,000 subscribers, if this channel grows to 20,000 subscribers. If I don't enjoy making the content on this channel, then what's the point? You feel me? So yeah, just focus on yourself and see what you do and see what you enjoy and figure it out, you know? Don't do it for the clout or money or whatever. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Next question. Valorant released the Battlefield knife to the GameK. Check it out and give your thoughts. I will. Right, but I actually have not seen the knife itself, so let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so it seems to have a handle slap, no tang pins, no zen pins. It don't have a latch. That blade looks awkward as shit. It doesn't have a crowned or chamfered spine, so not good for flipping. The pattern on it is fucking disgusting. Conrad Industries. Yeah, honestly, games are never good at making battle songs. We've seen it in TF2, we've seen it in CSGO, we've seen it in Valorant, we've seen it in Call of Duty multiple times. How would I rate this? 3 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it a 3 is because it's giving us as a community more clout, and it's bringing in more people to flip, and we're growing slowly but surely. So that's why it gets a 3 and not a 0. Design wise, definitely a 0. But yeah, no, it has some benefits, definitely. What was your worst battle song? I wouldn't say the battle song comp. I've had a CCC, which is also on that picture. I'll show it again, that black one. Live blade. I bought that one for 20 euros in Italy when I was on my trip on school. I bought a knife in school when I was there. And it was plastic. The liners, the spacers, the screws even, literally the pivot screws were also like plastic. And then it was a heavy blade. So it was like super blade biased and pinched a lot and was so shit. While the comp was still somewhat decent to flip, so it's definitely that CCC. Yeah, definitely that CCC that was fucking shite. That concludes our Q&A here. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any more questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. I will answer them. Feel free to check me out on Instagram at BellsongSam. That's where I post my daily content, my stories, more flipping, stuff like that. If you enjoy the YouTube content with all the informational videos and more in-depth tutorials and this and that, go ahead and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video very soon. Peace. And that, my guys, a wrap.